welcome back everybody. It's Token D Rock, March 2nd, 10:33 a.m. if you're watching it live. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Taking a look at the overall crypto market cap, we are sitting at $1.943 trillion. Bitcoin dominance has slightly inched up to 43.3%. Ethereum dominance climbed down a little bit, sitting at 18.3%. Bitcoin is still holding above $43,000. Good thing to see. We'll see if it lasts. Ethereum hit 30.50 the other day and has retraced since then, starting to perk back up to that price point. BNB above 400. Luna did hit, I believe, almost $100. Solana back above $100. Things overall are looking pretty good. Looking at the Bitcoin 1-minute chart, as you can see, the bulls have been facing some resistance right around 44,500 up to the next line of support, or as of right now, it's line of resistance at 45,500. We'll see if the bulls put in a higher high above this little guy right here, right around 45.4, and break above this band of resistance. We'll see if the bulls push through. As you can see, some bullish momentum right here the past 48 hours. Last, who knows? Personally, I think we need to retest these lines of support in the mid to low 30s once more. We could test it a few more times. I mean, considering all the things that are happening around the world that's creating fear, uncertainty, and doubt, stuff like that. Looking at the hourly, again, series of higher lows, and then finally got that higher high. Now we're just in this band of resistance. We'll see what happens. This Instagram page that I follow, they give updates over on the situation in Ukraine without getting overly political about things. List of major US companies that have suspended business in Russia over the war in Ukraine. List includes Apple, Nike, Walt Disney, GM, Warner Media, FedEx, UPS, Delta, which has ties with Aeroflot, Harley Davidson, Ford, Boeing. Pretty big stuff. The United States is preparing to announce a ban on all Russian aircraft from its airspace. You can see the EU has pretty much implemented a no-fly zone over their countries for the country of Russia since they invaded Ukraine. This is how the Western countries, the Western world is reacting. As you can see, European arm of Sberbank, I guess it's Siberian Bank or something like that. Russia's largest lender has been closed by the European Central Bank after customers rush to withdraw money. Again, going back to the other day, how we were talking about how people are running to the banks trying to withdraw their funds to possibly flee the country, or at least put that money in something a bit more secure. If we were talking pre-2008, these people for sure would put their money in gold, but since we are post-2020, I think some of these people will be opting to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or cryptocurrency in general instead, because like we've discussed many times, if you get caught up at customs and have a shady customs agent, they're everywhere. To act like they're not is a little bit naive and ignorant, if you ask me. But all it takes is a shady customs agent to go through your belongings. Oh, this bar of gold, do you have a receipt for it? Oh, well, since you don't have a receipt, I guess I'll just take it until you can provide evidence that you bought this gold with your own money, etc. You didn't steal it or whatever. Just putting that out there. If you have Bitcoin on a cold storage wallet or a flash drive, whatever it may be on your phone, as long as you're not telling the world, hey, I have Bitcoin on this device, I don't see why you would get your wallet confiscated or your phone, etc. Some bullish news for Bitcoin. 61% of Bitcoin circulating supply has not moved in over 1 year's time. Seems pretty scarce. I share the sentiment. I think Bitcoin is a ticking time bomb. I think even at $45,000, I think it's heavily discounted considering where it was last year. In November, it hit 69, almost 70K. You're buying it a little bit under half off. And long term, you guys think long term with this stuff, Bitcoin could be $1 million asset, say in 2030 or something like that. I didn't share this yesterday because I was waiting for the rest of the VGX rewards to be paid out. For just staking the VGX token on the platform, I got paid 7.33 VGX, combined with the interest boost that I earned on my Bitcoin and USDC that I'm stacking on the platform. I earned another 0.33 and 0.32 VGX. Roughly, I earned 8 VGX for the month of March. Not too shabby, if you ask me, or in the month of February, pardon me. We'll see those rewards continue to grow as we keep stacking the token on the Voyager platform, but that is not the discussion for today's video. Today's video is all about scaffolding. The idea that you have some limit orders, and as you get more cash reserves, you start layering in more limit orders. I'm gonna explain this here in a second. So you can see I have some limit orders for Bitcoin. I just placed one earlier today for Bitcoin at 37,500. Again, only 0.0025. As you can see, I have this limit order from February 16th. It says 16, the little line 28, because I did modify it. I originally was only going to buy 0.0025 Bitcoin at 35K over on the Voyager platform, but because Luna has been pumping, I've been taking some profits, and I've been adding / layering into these limit orders a bit more. I was originally going to buy 0.0025 Bitcoin at 35K. Now I'm going to buy 0.00375. So you can see on February 28th, I put a limit order for Bitcoin on Binance US for 0.003. Little dollar amounts, you guys, nothing extravagant. I'm not talking thousands and thousands of dollars. Over here on the 4th, I readjusted this order. This was originally for 0.0025 Bitcoin at 32,005. I upped that to 0.005 Bitcoin. Have this limit order from Binance that is still not executed at 32.5. And then you have these limit orders right around 30K. I upped this limit order on Voyager from 0.005 to 0.00625. And then I had this limit order that I put in a few days ago at 28K. I was originally going to buy 0.00625, but now I will be buying 0.0075. So the way the scaffolding idea works is you have these limit orders ready to go. You can have as little as 1 or 2 of these limit orders in place. It's just a good idea to have them in place, so that way if Bitcoin does tumble to that limit order, it fills. Ideally, I want to have like 50 limit orders at once, because you could be earning some better interest having that money in USDC on the Voyager platform itself, earning like 9%. But you do you. Again, you can start with 1 or 2 of these limit orders, and then the whole idea behind scaffolding is like, if these were my 2 limit orders that I had for Bitcoin, I would buy some scaffolding to the upside just a bit. So I'd buy a little bit at $40,000, and then I'd buy a little bit of Bitcoin underneath these 2 limit orders that I have. So like maybe next limit order that I would put in is at 32.5, and I would buy maybe like 0.005 of that dollar amount when I get more cash on hand. And then the other idea behind the scaffolding is that as you get more cash on hand, you want to add to these positions. That's not to say Bitcoin can't go to 20K, and you bought all the Bitcoin at 30 to 35K, threw all your money in, and then it goes to 20K. So you do want to create scenario long term where if it does hit 20, 25K, you have a limit order all the way down there. But in the meantime, you just want to add a limit order above what you currently have for Bitcoin and a limit order below current limit order that you have for Bitcoin. Same thing with Ethereum. This is my only one. It's over on Voyager. I have a limit order to buy 0.05 Ethereum at $2,100. That's if we go back down to that price point. I think it's in the cards, but we'll see. Again, scaffolding, you guys. I'm gonna buy a little bit of Ethereum at $2,400, 0.025, and then as I get more money on hand, I'll create some scaffolding to the downside right at 1,800, layer in a little bit heavier, 0.075 Ethereum, and then obviously as I add more cash to my reserves, have more money to buy the dips and stuff like that, I will add to my current limit orders, my current positions, which is right now I would add roughly $50 to add to this amount of Ethereum that I'm buying. So instead of 0.05, it'll now be 0.075, and then this limit order would become 0.05 buying at 2,400, and then this limit order buying 0.075 at $1,800 will become 0.1 ETH. But yeah, that's more or less scaffolding. And then to give you an idea as to what I'm doing with Voyager token, because it's a lot more volatile. 2 weeks ago, this token went as low as $1.30. Right now, it's sitting pretty at $1.80. But as you can see, I bought some VGX at $1.50. I bought some at $1.40. I had a limit order roughly a week and a half ago for $1.25. It didn't fill. Like I said, it hit $1.30. Theory behind this is I just put a limit order at $1.50 because it is back above $1.75. So if it hits that $1.50, I'll buy in to lower that dollar cost average. Just wanted to show you guys that my dollar cost average for the Voyager token is right around $2.70. So I have the mindset to buy VGX token ideally under $2. And as you can see, I have some more limit orders for if it were to go closer to $1, layering in. And then again, with the scaffolding, you guys, because VGX has gone up considerably in the past few days, you need to build that scaffolding up to the upside just a little bit because it will come down inevitably. Will it go to this $1.50 mark? Not sure. So you got to create that scaffolding. That's why I have these limit orders in my mind that I'm going to place when I get paid next. I'm going to have a limit order for VGX at $1.60. I'll buy 20 at that price point and then buy a little bit less at $1.70. And then again, add to your current limit orders once you create that scaffolding. So as you can see, you're going to add 5 VGX at $1.50, add 5 VGX at $1.35, add 5 VGX, $1.25, $1.15, $1.70, $1.60. As you can see, just to add to these current limit order positions, you only need roughly like $50 to do that. So as you can see, with a smaller price token like VGX, it's a lot easier to layer in and add to your current limit order positions that you have set in place. But yeah, that about does it for the whole scaffolding strategy. Do you guys have any ideas as how to tweak the scaffolding strategy and make it better? If you do, please leave me a comment down below in the comment section. Curious as to how you guys go about buying crypto and how you guys would tweak this strategy. If you're over on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live next. Again, 10 a.m. tomorrow Central Standard Time. Hope to see you then. We're going to be talking about CBDCs. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, everyone, I hope all of you have a wonderful day and invest wisely. Take care. Bye.